What's up, Team Flynn? Pat Flynn here. I'm in my Tesla, and yes, I'm going to say Tesla instead of Tesla, because that's what Elon says. Anyway, a lot of my favorite YouTubers talk about their Teslas on their YouTube channel. For example, my good friend Ben Sullins from Teslanomics, Marcus Brownlee, MKBHD, and also the guys over from the What's Inside crew. They all talk about their Teslas, so I'm going to talk about mine today too. But I'm not going to show you around the car and some of the cool features, and I love that it has doors like the DeLorean from Back to the Future. Anyway, those are things that I could talk about all day with you about. But I wanted to talk to you about a very smart business strategy that Tesla actually does that, first of all, they're not the first to do this, but it's very smart, and I think it's a thing that we can all learn from and actually put into our own businesses in a very similar way. And when I share this with you, you might be like, Pat, am I even qualified to do that? Can I even do that? Well, I'm going to show you how. And it relates to something that happens on March 14th, 2019. I'm so excited about it, and this is the kind of feeling that you can have your audience feel about you and your business too. So I'm actually parked right now to pick up my kids at school. So before I get to that, let me pick them up really quick. All right, I got the kids in the car, and we're just hanging out a little bit till traffic clears up, and then we can go and we're gonna get some juice, right guys?
Yep, and eat.
All right, so here's what's happening on March 14th. Do you guys know what's happening on March 14th?
Nope.
Well, here, I'll tell you. The Tesla Model Y is gonna be unveiled. Yeah, the Tesla Model Y. Do you know what the Model Y is?
No.
Well, it's the next version of the Tesla car, but guess what? Nobody has seen it before. And that's why it's really exciting, because they set this date, and this is what they do all the time. And like I said, Tesla's not the first one to do this. Apple does this all the time. They have their Apple keynotes, and they sort of unveil the next generation iPhone or iPad. Everybody just anticipate whatever the next product was, and then it became news. And for Elon and the Tesla company, this Model Y is their next sort of keynote or iteration for their next product, and they're making a big deal out of it. Too many companies come out with products, and they just let them come out and don't make a big deal out of it. And it's such a shame, because you work so hard on these products. They should be something that you should be building excitement and hype for. That excitement is sort of contagious, and you start to see, especially in the online world and with tech things like new Tesla cars, you start to see more people talk about it and sort of share their theories and guess what's happening, what it's going to look like. You sometimes see what's called leaks. So how might we be able to use this particular strategy with our own businesses? I mean, a lot of us don't have seemingly super cool, slick cars and phones to make people excited, but that's not to say that whatever you're creating for your particular audience isn't going to be exciting. I know, for example, that I am teasing something that's coming at the end of March for my audience, which is an advanced podcasting course. I haven't unveiled the logo or exactly what's all involved with that. There are people who already have access to it, and I'm collecting testimonials about that, but it is something that I'm building hype for. I've been talking a lot more about podcasting recently on the YouTube channel, on my podcast, on the blog, etc., and I'm letting people know that something is coming. And this is going to help sort of get people excited and hyped up for this product when it comes out. And it's going to make it more likely that at least a person's going to be interested in learning more about what this is, because you're teasing that thing. So a good exercise for you to do is consider, what's the next big thing that you're going to be launching in your business? It may be your first product. It may be your upcoming podcast. It may be your upcoming book. Whatever it might be, it deserves its own event. And that's the big thing here. The big lesson is that the things that you create should, especially at the higher level beyond just content itself, it should be treated as if it's an event, because then you can get people excited about it. And so there's a few things to know when it comes to creating events like this. Number one, you need to have a date, and a date that everybody knows about. You let people know ahead of time that there's going to be some sort of announcement, some sort of thing coming out. You can let them know what it is, but you don't want to reveal everything yet. It's like a concert that you sign up for. You know that that date is coming, and you can get more amped up for that experience. Secondly, you want to have a plan. and a plan in terms of the kinds of content that you can come out with in and around, and especially before the launch of that particular thing. So if it is a book, again, for example, or a course, you can let people know ahead of time a little bit more about how this is going to help them and what it's going to do for them and why this thing exists. And again, you don't have to reveal the whole thing. You save that for the launch day after you've gotten people interested and excited about it. And then finally, number 3, if at all possible, try to get other people, friends, other people in the industry that you're in, other podcasts that you've been a part of, friends, networks that you're a part of. Get them excited about this too. It's not just about your customer, but it's about the other people that can also bring either more people in or at least talk about it in a way and hype it up for you. There's some viral qualities that can come into this, even at the micro level with your particular niche. So with the Model Y that's coming out, again, we know the Model Y is going to be announced. It's been announced and that's public, but we have no idea of what it's going to look like, how it's going to be, and sort of like what the details are about that. But there are a lot of blogs and people on YouTube already speculating what that's going to be. And every time somebody shares what their thoughts are going to be about this, it's another touch point for people to know that this thing is coming out, that there's excitement here, and whether it's something that a person's going to buy or not, just the talking about it is getting people excited, and that's going to help for hopefully a really great launch day. Okay, so to finish up, big lesson here is for whatever it is that you're creating next, make sure you make a big deal out of it. Build anticipation, get people stoked about it. Pick a date, let people know about it, and get people excited. You don't have to reveal the whole thing. Heck, you don't even have to have built the entire thing yet. You can just have it be sort of an announcement for a pre-launch of something. But there are a lot of tools that you can use to make this happen. In addition to social media, you can actually build excitement through things like a webinar, live streams to announce the thing. You can have people sign up on a wait list through email to get more announcements about it. This is exactly what we did with the SwitchPod when it came out. And then on launch day, it was just like, boom, everybody was so hyped up on this product and nobody had seen the final version of it yet. But man, first day, funding goal $100,000. We reached that in 11 hours and 26 minutes. And a lot of that was due to not just the network of people we built who were there to help support it, but also the fact that we built hype for that thing for over a year. Right, guys?
Yep.
All right. Team Flynn, thank you so much for coming to get juice with us. But most of all, to juice up your next launch. See what I did there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good, right? It's good. Okay, guys, take care. Team Flynn for the win. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. And I appreciate you all for the support, truly, for what happened after the break-in to my office. You guys saw that, right? My office was broken into. A very bad situation, but we're making the best of it, and we're doing videos on the go, and likely you're gonna see a lot more videos from me, not at the studio, but on the go like this. So again, make sure you hit subscribe, and Team Flynn for the win.